Yo, everybody, what is up? We're getting down with the slickness today. It is slickness. Here with Sniper Commentary on the map Arcade. However you say this map. I'm using the MSR Extended Mags Fall. Autumn. Sorry, MW2, you know. And yeah, this is a pretty good gameplay. It's a 31-4, 31-3, same thing. I don't think it really matters if it's 31-4 or 3, but this is a story commentary, okay? So this is a story that happens to me and my friends. We're going to a swimming pool. I won't even say the name of it, but basically we take the bus, right? We all sit in the back of the bus. We're all talking, hanging, chatting, laughing. You know what average everyday kids do. We're just acting normal, and this guy who comes in the back of the bus, and this is kind of a creepy story. And so I think I was 14 or 13 at the time, and so he comes to the back of the bus. He sits down. No, I was 14, and I'm 15 now, by the way. So he sits down, and my friend nods at him, like a greeting nod, and he's like, "Hey guys," and we're like, "Hey, what up?" And he's like, "Nothing much, you?" And I'm like, "Nothing much," like that. Then he starts telling us, like, he points at one of my friends, and he's like, he says, "I bet you weigh 300 pounds." And my friend's a bit bigger, but I wouldn't say 300 freaking pounds. Like, holy crap, this guy was such a douchebag for doing that. And then he's like, "Ha, I'm just kidding, buddy." And then he points at my Asian, one of my friends. He's Asian and white, and he's like, "I bet you play badminton." And then so I kind of ignore him for a second and talk to one of my friends. I'm like, "Oh my god, what the hell's wrong with this guy?" And then he's like, "So any of you play basketball?" And we started ignoring him. And then he's basically, he quits talking. And he's like, "I'm sorry guys, I'm drunk right now," and all this. And he pulls a Mickey, starts drinking it on the bus, and he's like, "Any of you play basketball?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And he's like, "Oh really, you play basketball?" Because I used to play basketball too. I used to be really good, and I was playing provincial, and I played in Saskatchewan and Canada, you know. We played against the Americans, and buddy, this is pretty cool meeting you guys. You guys are a cool group of kids. And I'm thinking, this guy is he's drunk, obviously. He reeked of alcohol, just reeked. And yeah, so he's going on about his basketball, and he's telling me how I can get better with leg weights, and he's saying, "Yeah, put some leg weights on, and you jump with them, and do some exercise with them." And we're like, okay, well, this guy's kind of creepy. Just how he approached us was kind of creepy too. But I haven't got to the creepy part yet. And then, alright, my hometown hockey team was playing, and he's like, it was the playoffs, so it was the playoff run, and he's like, "Hey, the game's on tonight. You guys should come to my house and watch it." And we're like, "No, we're not allowed. We're going swimming." And he's like, "Come on, you should come to my house." And we're like, "No." And this is where it starts to get really weird. And so we get off the bus, and after we talked more about basketball and how he was talking about how he does drugs and stuff, a bunch of weird stuff, like how he does crack and whatever. And so basically, we got off the bus, and the guy's like, "Hey buddy," and he's talking to me. I look over, I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "You're awesome," and I'm like, "Thanks." And he's like, "What was that?" And I'm like, I said, "Thank you." And he's like, "Oh, dude, you really are awesome." I'm like, okay, this guy's creeping the living shit out of me, okay? And so I'm sitting there crapping bricks, because I don't know, this guy is freaking rapist on the run, and he's like, "Hey, me and you should go to this place and play some basketball together sometime." And I'm like, "No dude, that's kind of weird. You're asking a 14-year-old boy to go play basketball." And he's like, "Alright, I'll talk to you guys later sometime." And so we see him, and he walks up to this other kid, approaches this kid, and he's like, "I'll give you $2 if I can use your cell phone." And this is what the kid told us on the bus, because he had got on the same bus coincidentally. He was 2 years older than we were. And so he offered him $2 to use his cell phone. The guy, apparently, he called a drug dealer and a prostitute to go meet him in the bush. And yeah, it's pretty, like, it's just messed up. And he was going up to women on the street. He's like, "Are you for sale? Are you for sale? Are you for sale?" Has 100% no respect for anybody. Obviously, apparently he could dunk at grade 9. Freaking BS, man. Come on. You're not just lying to me, you're lying to yourself. But yeah, he called a hooker to go meet him in the bush, and it was. And then what my dad said I should have done is, because I told my dad, obviously, because this is just something really freaking messed up. And yeah, but my dad said I should have said yeah to go, because the place is like across from my house basically. And he said you should have brought like a bunch of big guys, and and like then they should have taught him how to play basketball, because I could have brought my dad or something. I was like, whoa, Dad, come on. But anyways, guys, if you like this gameplay or any of this, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, like, favorite, you know, all that crazy stuff. Bye.